everyone. Welcome to our reading and writing skills video presentation. Let us recall what we discussed in our previous lesson. What type of claim is made in these sentences? Number 1. There should be a subject on financial literacy for senior high school students. What do you think is that? Is it a claim of fact, value, or claim of policy? That's right, that's claim of policy. Number 2. Secondhand smoke is also dangerous to our health. Is it a claim of fact, value, or claim of policy? Yes, correct. That's a claim of fact. The third one. Human rights are important even if there is the threat of terrorism and criminality. Is it a claim of fact, value, or policy? Yes, correct. That's claim of value. The fourth one. Online classes must not be pursued because so many students do not have access to the necessary technologies. Is it a claim of fact, value, or policy? Yes, that's correct. That's a claim of policy. The last number. Constant sleep deprivation is an emerging concern among the youth. Claim of fact, value, or policy? Yes, that's right. That's a claim of fact. Our objectives for today are the following. First, define context, hypertext, and intertext. Second one, identify the context in which a text was developed. And the third one gives examples of intertext and hypertext. Let us analyze this picture. What do you think is the context in which Romeo and Juliet was written by its author, William Shakespeare? Yes, that's right. It's a love story written by William Shakespeare. It's all about love, such that Romeo and Juliet. What else? What about love? It's what? It's a forbidden love between the two. What about number 2? Can you mention other works with themes that are similar to Romeo and Juliet? Guess what? Yes, warm bodies. That's right. That's almost the same with Romeo and Juliet. Very good. Today, we're going to discuss the context of text development. So there are 2 types of context in text development. So we have intertextuality and hypertextuality. What do you think is the difference between the two? Okay, let's begin with the intertextuality. What is intertextuality? Just like the example you have given a while ago about Romeo and Juliet and the warm bodies. So is it a literary device termed by theorists as the complex interrelationship between a text and other text, taken as fundamental to the creation and interpretation of the text. That's a definition by Merriam-Webster's dictionary in 2015. Okay, another one. That's the ability to create connections among various texts that enhance the meaning of the reading material. So if you are able to connect material from one another, so we call it intertexting or intertextuality. Another one, it uses the reference of the full story in another text or story as its backbone. So when you notice, okay, if you are reading a new story and then you will be thinking of another story which is related to it, so we call it intertexting or intertextuality. Okay, we have samples in here for the intertextuality. So we have J.K. Rowling's Harry Potter series and J.R.R. Tolkien's Lord of the Rings trilogy. Diba? They are almost the same. The other one, George R.R. Martin's Game of Thrones and GMA's Encantadia. So in Philippine television, our teleserye, so No Other Woman, my neighbor's wife, a secret affair, the mistress, my husband's lover, halik. Okay, there are what? Samples of intertextuality having what? What is the theme for that? The common theme for that? Having what? Having mistress, having what? The second wife, something like that. So on the other hand, so let's differentiate hypertextuality from intertextuality. Okay, hypertextuality allows readers to study a text semantically. What is the meaning of that semantically? So this is a piece of information that is connected semantically. What do you mean semantically? Meaning you are referring or talking to the meaning of it. Okay. It creates a network of materials linked because of various connections they share. So this encourages and at times requires readers to go through the material at their pace. Okay. So another meaning of a hypertext system. Okay. It enables users to click on a particular link to obtain more information on another web page, either on the same website or in another website anywhere. So if you are a regular reader for Wattpad, you will see that the website uses hypertext that will enable you to read other stories published there. So another website that uses hypertext is the educational portal Wikipedia. So you look at the highlighted words there or the underlined words there, those are all hypertext. So Ted Nelson, an American expert in information technology, is created for coining the term hypertext in 1963. So let's give example for the hypertextuality. So embedded link created through the hypertext system is called a hyperlink. So a hyperlink would appear like this: www.filipinoscribe.com. So wherein, if you click that highlighted text, so you will be taken to the website of the Filipino Scribe. So let's see. Once I click it, so you're gonna be there on that website of the Filipino Scribe. See it? Did you see that website of Filipino Scribe? Okay, that is what we call hyperlink. Okay. So it is very easy to identify hyperlink because you're gonna see links. We can call them links as hyperlink. So once you click that hyperlink, you will be directed in the website of that hyperlink. Okay. So can you differentiate intertext from hypertext? So very easy to identify a hyperlink from intertext. Intertext, once you think of a story the same or almost the same with another story, we call it intertexting. While hyperlinking, it can be easily done through what? Clicking. In just one click for the hyperlink, you will be directed to the website. So that is hyperlink. And there are so many topics or website addresses for these hyperlinks. Once you click that hyperlink, you will be easily directed to that website link. Okay, now, is it clear? Any questions so far? Can you now identify which one is intertext from hypertext? Okay, let's try this activity. Okay, so let us see if you can identify the statements. So whether it is intertext or hypertext. Number one, this is the ability to create connections among various texts that enhance the meaning of the reading material. What do you think is that? Is it intertext or hypertext? That's right. That's it. Intertext. Correct. So number 2, allows readers to study a text semantically. What do you think is that? Semantically. Yes, that's right. That's hypertext. Number 3, unintentionally seeing patterns that are apparent in another text in the materials being read. Intertext, yes, that's right. Number 4, creates a network of linked materials and encourages readers to go through the material at their pace. Yes, hypertext, that's right. The last number, that is the complex interrelationship between a text and other texts, is taken as fundamental to the creation and interpretation of the text. Intertext, yes, correct, that's right. Very good. Any questions so far? So if not, let's proceed to our second activity. Now, you are going to identify the following examples, whether these are intertext or hypertext. So let's begin with number 1. Every news article published in Rappler.com is embedded with links related news stories. What do you think is that? Hypertext? Yes, that's correct. Very good. Number 2. American author J.K. Rowling has written a series of books featuring the protagonist Harry Potter. What did he say? Intertext? That's right. Very good. Let's proceed to number 3. Legendary Filipino comics creator Pablo S. Gomez created the fantasy characters in Daibote, Campanerang Cuba, and Machete. What did is that? Intertext? That's right. Very good. Number 4. In the GMA News online website, it is possible to see all the stories published by a particular author with a single click. What is that? Hypertext? Yes, that's right. Very good. The last number. Filipino writer Marcelo Santos III is best known for his books Para sa Hopeless Romantic and Para sa Broken Hearted. What is that? Intertext? That's right. Very good. You're very good student. Any question? No more question? Is it clear? Is it understood? Okay. Very good. Now, so let us remember that intertextuality is the ability to create connections among various texts so that enhance the meaning of the reading material. So while a hypertext creates a network of materials linked. So because of various connections they share, so this encourages and at times requires readers to go through the material at their pace. So that will be all for today. And remember, you are essential. So thank you and mabuhay.